Okay, great morning. Let's see what we have here with the spirit read. It's going to go through these real quick. This is about nurturing hope, first of all. When you feel like you're on the outs and you're going through the rough patch, out in the cold, nurture hope, and don't forget, there is the spirituality that you can turn to. Now, if you bypass the spirituality, you're going to wind up just getting into the woe is me drama. And, if you are nurturing hope, rather than going into depression and that drama, things will get better in time. We always have these highs and these lows in our lives, and we're all going to have to face some sort of a challenge in our life. And again, don't lose hope and turn to the spirituality. If they would turn inside, they could go inside and have a little comfort, have a little, have some aid and comfort. But instead, they're out there trudging through the snow, freezing, and looking so woeful and miserable. And right there is some light and some aid if they would just turn within. And like I said, the spirituality, you have the temple. Your body is a temple. Go inside the heart and have, nurture some hope. So moving forward, we have the next one is Taurus, cultivating white light. Okay. And know that the path moves forward slowly. Okay. I don't know how many times I get people that want to come on the path and then say, I'm going to work really hard and get enlightened in a year. Yeah, that doesn't happen. It takes lifetimes. We have lifetimes on the path. They're slowly unfolding, and you want to cultivate that aura, the white light, watch for what you're colorizing things with, okay? So, again, understand that things take time to come into alignment, come into our auric field, etc. So, cultivate white light. Watch where you are. Like it says, nurture hope, cultivate white light. Don't try to colorize things, because we know that anger is like red. Now, there's a good part of red, which is just that direct energy, okay? Direct energy, but where are you focusing at, okay? Auras change depending on where the focus is at, what one is transitioning through at the time, okay? So next we have, going along the path, it's about nurturing and communication, which is saying communicate harmony, okay? This is something that the Repugliuglies would do well to listen to, because what are they communicating? It's definitely not harmony. It's not about going forward and waiting for your ship to come in, putting that energy out there, looking forward to what's coming, okay? So this is, when you're standing here on the hill, he's standing here. Red is action. He's in the mental realm, so you're in the mental realm, but what are the actions you're going to do? Are they, do you have here, are you wearing this heart? Are you wearing heart? Are you wearing those things to go forward in a beneficial way? So we've got the subconscious here, emotions. So get your emotions in alignment with the mental realm, taking action, and keep it in, again, as it was saying over here, harmony. Keep the harmonious to go forward. Okay, keep things harmonious. Communicate. It's like, you know, what break down the barriers, don't create more. Okay, which is a good thing to do. Next we have dignified, strength, creativity. So what are you creating in your life? Because we are living in the realm of quantum. So what is quantum? Quantum means that the consciousness, what you're putting out there, affects the whole universe. Definitely affects your universe, where you're living and what you're experiencing. Again, so it's saying being creative. What are you creating out of your emotional life? Because what we have here, this is the realm of the subconscious. It's also the realm of emotion. Okay? So she's sitting here in the kind of a pink chair. So soften that, soften the emotions, and keeping a lid on it. We have the angels guarding this, okay? Keeping a lid on the emotions to some degree, okay? And using the mental, using your mentality to go forward and look what you are creating in your life. Do you like what you're creating? If not, then, you know, change your direction, change your focus. And watch what you have here, your emotional realm. You know, this is something I talk to people about, being in the moment. Now, if you're rehashing past, and you get in this emotional maelstrom, bring yourself back to the moment, okay? Like if I were, all of a sudden I've got some kind of mentation going, and it's bringing up all this emotion and drama, I would come back and say, the only thing that's happening is I'm doing a reading, okay? I'm sitting here in the van, I'm totally safe, you know, and let go of whatever it is that the mind and emotions are trying to run away with you, because it is a Pandora's box, okay? If you open that lid and you're getting this over-emotional, then what are you creating, okay? It's just like where we started, where they're out in the cold. They're creating this out in the cold, staying there in this woe is me drama, when they could turn inside and have some warmth and have some help and have some aid. But no, they are staying in the cycle of the pity party rather than going inside and having hope and understanding that things take a while to progress, okay, in the mental realm, okay. So, yeah, understand that the path is about looking and seeing what is happening as it's happening, looking at the mental realm, seeing what is it your focus, and the emotions and how that affects the physical form, okay, and how that affects the storyline that you're creating for yourselves. I say until realization, one is in a soap opera, and you are the starring player in your soap opera, okay, as the stomach turns, you know. So it's about watching that. It's about entering that stillness, looking. Okay, so the last one we have in this cycle is celestial, moon, perception. The perception. How are you seeing something? Now, two people can have exactly the same experience, but see it extremely differently. It's like we have used 45 as an example. He's taken these documents. Well, look at what the Repugliuglies are saying, And then look what the Democrats are saying. Same action, the same happening, but man, are they two different, totally seeing things in totally different ways. Okay? So what is the perception? Moon is also emotions. Okay? Emotions. Where are your emotions going? And so the last card we have is the card of, this can be the card of ego. It can be the card of getting yourself into something that you're tied into. Now, those chains on them are not tight chains. They could easily take them off, but they are chained by their own drama and leanings into something that's not beneficial. So look and see what it is that you've got yourself tied up with, and look at the perceptions. Are you on the woe is me cycle? Okay, the poor me saga? Because if that's where you're at, then that's what you're going to continue to draw to yourself. The pity party, you know, and we've all been there at the pity party and beat that drum for all it's worth for a time, but it's about seeing where you're at and the things that you are involved with that are not beneficial to you. You know, maybe you're in this anger cycle with somebody and you need to forgive, you need to let go in order to move forward yourself. So what is it that's keeping you bound? What is it, the little uglies, okay, which are ruling your world, okay? So it's time to take that chain off, because if it's something that is not freeing, if it's something that's keeping you bound, then it's something that needs to be looked at and let go of and be moved past. And this is part of the path. Again, the path is coming to know yourself, coming to know what's there beyond the physical form, beyond this. You know, this is, you know, temporary, transient. What we are is spirit. There's something that is eternal there, okay? Something that cannot be touched by all the events that happen in this transitory world. And that's what one is there to find. And when one finds that, okay, then the rest of this baggage is over. It doesn't rule one's life any longer. It's as if it never happened. And then one goes and comes back into life and just lives life as it is, okay? Enjoying what it is, as it plays out. So, yeah, it's not that enlightenment is impossible. It is quite possible. I can tell you that 100%. But it's not what a lot of people make it out to be. You know, some people have this mistaken notion if one enters enlightenment, they're going to control this and control. No, you don't control anything any longer. It's going with the flow, okay? Enjoying the play as it is. So, again, the journey is about, we have these avenues to work things out, to have all of these experiences in life, and what are you going to do with it? How are you going to take it? What boat are you rowing? Are you trying to row upstream and then really angry because you're not getting anywhere? If you've got a fast-moving stream and you're trying to row up, you're just going to get worn out and you're not going to go anywhere and you're going to get frustrated and angry. Or are you in the boat where you're relaxed and letting it take you downstream and looking at the scenery along the way and enjoying it, okay? What direction are you going, okay? So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light, and we'll see you online.